There's a really beautiful line in the first reading from the prophet Isaiah, and it talks about music. It talks about beauty of music, but also when there is no order or when there is improvising of music that is not according to any reality. And it's this phrase, improvising to the music of the harp, like David, they devise their own accompaniment. That's what I want to focus on, is improvising to the music of the harp. And improvising is not used in a good sense here. It's just kind of like doing whatever you want on the harp. And devising their own accompaniment. And what that means is not really going according to God's plan, but just kind of accompanying life however we want to do so. It's the world that we live in today, and probably the greatest evil of our time is this evil of relativism. And what relativism is that there is no truth. There is no beauty. There is no concept of what is good, true, and beautiful. So I think about it like if you've ever been to the art museum and you see a very abstract piece of art and you think like, I could have done that, like nothing to that. That's a relativistic piece of art. It's just an artist that's trying to express something without any meaning, and they're just kind of going with chaos. And I want to illustrate that with the piano, actually. So here's what I need. I need a volunteer that knows nothing about piano that can just wail away on that piano for me. I need someone to do it. Who's raised? Oh, can you do it? Have you ever played the piano before? All right, come on up. You're perfect. Here we go. This is going to be a great concert performance for you guys. Come over here. Okay, this is an untrained pianist. Are you ready for this work of art? Go ahead, just go. Just wail away on that thing. Louder. We need to hear you. All right, do that for the next 20 minutes. That's good, thank you. Now, Amanda, I want you to give us a little bit of, in music it's called, oh, very good. That was, don't applaud him for that. That was lousy. So in music, there's a term called dissonance. And dissonance is when you have like a little disorder in the music, a little unpleasant feeling. So give us an example of dissonance.
At the end of our song, it goes into dissonance. So you're going, and then it resolves.
Wait, so hang on to that. Let me hear that again. You hear that? It's like, ugh. But then there's resolve. So very good. So a musician can put a little dissonance in a song, but that dissonance, if not resolved, leaves us uneasy. And so what we talk about with David in terms of devising our own accompaniment is when we have that dissonance without resolve. Dissonance is pretty prevalent in our world today, right? So you think about the divisiveness that there is, the polarity that there is right now, that everybody has to be on their own side and their own tribe and have completely different views. There's also the dissonance that I mentioned about relativism. And relativism is, there really is no truth. There really is nothing that is beautiful that we can all say is beautiful. Everything's kind of up to the individual. And I don't want to hear it from God. I don't want to hear God's plan for my life. I want to live out Frank Sinatra's song to the best of my ability, my way. My way is the worst way to live our lives, actually. Because when we live our lives my way and not God's way, there's going to be dissonance. There's going to be division. There's going to be polarity. And how much of us experience that tension so much in our world, so much in our lives, so much even in our families, even in our parish? Satan is the one who divides. And so everybody, we can point to the opposite side and say, you're Satan, you're Satan, you're Satan. Satan is the one who divides. Satan is the one that causes dissonance. God, the Father, can bring us resolve. He can bring us resolve in our lives. He can bring us resolve in our families, in our world. He can bring resolve whenever there is dissonance. But that comes with revelation. It's only through revelation that we come to know the way and the truth and the life. The whole reason Jesus came into our world was to reveal that to us. He is the way. There is a way to eternal life. He is the truth. There is objective truth. He is the way, the truth, and the life. Relativism is nothing but dissonance. Relativism is the thing that says there is no objective truth. I kind of figure out what truth is for myself. There is no objective morality. I figure out what morality is for myself. And when we try to twist reality, when we try to twist the truth, when we try to twist God's plan for our lives, it causes dissonance. It causes division. It causes everything that is broken down in our world. But when we realize there is a truth, there is a way, there is life, and that is through Jesus, He makes our lives into masterpieces. He wants to make of your lives something beautiful. He doesn't want you just banging on the piano, not knowing what you're doing for hours. He wants you to be a work of art. And if each one of us comes to know the way and the truth and the life as He desires, not my way, but God's way, the dissonance that we are experiencing, He will bring resolve.